Hey you guys, it's MJ. I've just realized it's a little bit dark in here, and so I'm gonna turn the lights on. I'm gonna turn the lights on. There, there you go. That's a little bit better. Welcome to my bedroom. So I basically, as I do, I'm just like lying here, like processing and thinking about some awesome things, and and then I had like a little trigger emotion reaction, and it was regarding arrogance, and it's basically like, so I'm like processing this whole cycle and like feeling all these like intense painful sensations, like core wounds, separation, rejection, fear, like fear of abandonment, betrayal, deception, like all this darkness and all this stew, and quite like a deep void. I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely coming to completion for this because, well, because the new energies coming in are just so intense. Anyway, back to arrogance. So, what I'm definitely experiencing is like how painful healing arrogance is. Cuz I'll see these like hard edges around my heart and my like in my thought process. And then I just like remind myself like you do that too. Like why, like, and then it just and then it just like softens my heart because I'm just like, "Oh my God, like we're just so hard on ourselves and we're so hard on one another." And like because we're so guarded, we like don't share our truth and we like hide, and then when we get into patterns of hiding, then we just like we do things, we do things that end up hurting one another. And so, we all have aspects of arrogance. We all have aspects of, thinking we're better. Basically, like knowing that arrogance and all this stuff comes from hurt. That whenever we hurt one another, it's because we're hurt. And if we're hurting each other in a cycle, it's because both parties have pain to heal. And I'm really just, I guess, like witnessing the beauty of healing, like doing this emotional healing and knowing my feelings and like knowing what love is and knowing like really believing in love and really believing in like an amazing and beautiful life and like feeling that clarity in my heart, around and within when I'm, hey, Tech Victor, how are you? Um, around and within when there's all this like hardcore emotion, sensation, and like heartache and depth and pain. And um straight up just, and Earth to Maya. Yes, two of you alive. Oh my God, this is so awesome. Um I just got a little excited there to see you guys joining in right now. I'm talking about arrogance is pain. Have to do myself a little reminder. But yeah, I've just been like seeing all this like pain coming out around my own arrogance, like thinking I'm right or um wanting to fucking control people as well, like wanting people to just do what you want them to do, and then you feel the pain of like separation and thinking other people are meant to do our bidding, right? To serve us. We love you, showing support. Yes, Tech Victor. Yes, this is awesome. Well, see, this is the juice. I'm like lying in bed, no maquillage, just being like, I gotta go live and talk about this. Right? So we hook into people's streams and then we suddenly have expectations. Now, like detachment from outcome is a big part of like the peace with all this stuff and being in the present moment, but it's only ever in the present moment that we can catch these subtle triggers and like these subtle emotions. Arrogance is one of them. Arrogance is one of those like more like subtle feelings because it blends in with sort of a confidence and an inner knowing. And this is the thing about like the inner knowing, but when we're relating that to other people having like an arrogance around it. So there's my little insight. Do you like my PJs, guys? um there's my little insight. It's a softening. I feel sort of ever more childlike, but at the same time like connection, like feeling the need for connection, and how so much of our arrogance really does come from the fact that like we're we're scared of being vulnerable, basically, and we're scared of opening up, and like, basically the whole fucking human heart is in pain, and we're all like scared of one another, so unconsciously creating these patterns that end up hurting one another. And so right now I'm basically transforming all that hurt and all that pain, and really letting it go, believing that people are just good, and that we all believe in love and happily ever after, and like that we can live the dream, that we can make this world a better place, you know? That's what all of this shit is about, man. It's the only reason why we're doing it, you know? Like, just please love each other. Oh, exactly. And from that false evidence superior, from that fucking core, like, we're separate, and all this false evidence, it looks real. From that core thing, all these other distortions spit out, i.e. arrogance, pain, hurting, rejection, fear, loss, sure. Once we start healing, like the core wound, suddenly like the oneness perspective takes hold, you know, the love vibration proper takes hold, and it's just like there's no going back. At the same time, we still have to face the challenges, and still have to transform the energy, and still have to like be present, and still, like, even when people don't do what we want them to do, we still have to love them, right? And that is something very bittersweet. Oh, thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Yeah, and we're having like a 3-week conversation on YouTube. Guys, best YouTube share ever, by the way. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for supporting me, guys. I super duper appreciate it, and I'll speak to you real soon. I hope that was somewhat useful to you. Love you loads. Bye, guys.